Imagine a world where being human offered no protection at all. A world where our ancestors crossed open plains with no shelter, no weapons, and no certainty they would survive the night. Around them moved Earth's most dangerous predators, lions larger than those alive today, saber-toothed cats built for ambush, hyenas with jaws strong enough to shatter bone, vultures circling above, waiting. Before humans shaped the world, we were simply prey. And the most dangerous thing humans ever did to survive wasn't hunting. This is the story of how early humans survived the wild, and how awareness, cooperation, and the will to adapt changed our fate forever. 2 million years ago, the African landscape was one of the most unforgiving environments on Earth. Open plains stretched beneath an exposed sky, broken by tall grass, scattered trees, and winding rivers. This was a land ruled by predators. Giant hyenas roamed in powerful groups. Crocodiles waited motionless beneath dark water. Leopards hunted silently after sunset. Birds of prey circled overhead, watching, and in the shadows moved the saber-toothed cat, one of the most lethal hunters of its time. Early humans were not built for this world. They were small, slow, and physically fragile. A single fall could shatter bones. A minor wound could become fatal. Predators dominated the land, and humans lived constantly on the edge of extinction. Yet survival did not come from strength. It came from awareness. Our ancestors learned to watch the movement of grass for hidden danger. They listened to alarm calls echoing across the plains. They read the wind, knowing it carried scent and warning. Over time, they learned to read the landscape itself, turning nature into a guide. And in doing so, observation became humanity's first survival tool. In the beginning, humans did not confront predators, they avoided them. Being seen often meant being killed, so survival depended on remaining unnoticed. They moved slowly and quietly through tall grass, keeping their bodies low and their movements controlled. They favoured higher ground, where the land could be read from a distance, and danger revealed itself early. When night came, they did not stay in open spaces. They climbed into trees or sheltered on narrow rock ledges, places where claws could not easily reach. But invisibility alone was not enough. Survival depended on numbers. One human alone was easy prey. A group moving together was not. Early humans learned this through experience and often through loss. They stayed close, they moved as one, they watched for one another. Lookouts scanned the surroundings, warning calls passed through the group before danger arrived. Escape routes were remembered, not drawn. Children were kept in the centre, shielded by bodies rather than walls. This was not strategy as we know it today. It was instinct sharpened by survival. Nightfall marked the most dangerous phase of early human existence. Vision declined rapidly after sunset, while predators retained their advantage. Lions, hyenas, and leopards became active, using scent and sound rather than sight to hunt. They moved quietly and attacked with precision. For early humans, direct confrontation was impossible. Survival depended on endurance and positioning. Sleep occurred in short intervals, frequently interrupted by alertness. Groups arranged themselves strategically, placing the most vulnerable at the center and assigning stronger members to remain awake longer. This reduced risk but never removed it. Every sound required interpretation. Every movement carried potential consequence. Night was not a period of recovery, it was an extended exposure to threat. The ability to remain disciplined, to avoid panic, and to survive until morning determined whether a group continued to exist. Each sunrise represented not relief, but confirmation that survival strategies were working, and that adaptation was possible. The control of fire introduced a decisive shift in human survival dynamics. Fire altered nighttime conditions immediately. Predators showed hesitation around open flame. Light extended visibility beyond daylight hours. Smoke reduced insect populations that spread disease. For the first time, humans could remain on the ground overnight rather than retreating to trees or cliffs. This change improved group cohesion and reduced physical stress. Fire also influenced human biology. Cooked food increased caloric intake, supporting brain development and physical endurance. Warmth allowed longer, more effective rest periods. Nights became opportunities for information exchange rather than continuous vigilance. Experiences, warnings, and observations could be shared and reinforced. Fire did not eliminate danger, but it reduced unpredictability. It created a controlled space within a hostile environment. In doing so, it fundamentally changed how humans interacted with the wild and with each other. Fire enabled further innovation. Stone tools became more refined. Wooden spears and clubs extended reach and force. Individually, these tools offered limited advantage. Their effectiveness depended on coordination. Humans developed cooperative hunting methods based on planning rather than strength. Groups used terrain to restrict animal movement, driving prey into confined areas or exhausting them over long distances. This approach, persistence hunting, exploited a unique human trait: endurance. While humans lacked speed, they could maintain pursuit until prey collapsed from fatigue. These hunts required communication, role distribution, and timing. Success reinforced collective behavior and knowledge transfer. Humans were no longer passive occupants of the ecosystem. They were influencing animal movement patterns and resource distribution. This marked a critical transition from reactive survival to controlled interaction with the environment. Before humans became dominant hunters, they survived by mastering something far more dangerous: stealing food from predators. Early humans followed lions, saber-toothed cats, and hyenas from a distance. They watched. They waited. When a predator abandoned a kill, or when vultures signaled that death had already occurred, humans moved in. If the predator returned even minutes early, they didn't run. They died. Using sharp stone flakes, humans cut meat faster than scavenging animals could tear it apart. They cracked open marrow-rich bones for fat and nutrients other predators couldn't reach. The risk was extreme, but the reward was survival. High-calorie food without the danger of a hunt. Over time, humans learned which predators left kills first, how long danger stayed away, and how to work quickly, silently, and together. Scavenging fueled brain growth. It rewarded planning over strength. Before we ruled the wild, we learned how to live in its shadow. Every wall you sleep behind exists because humans once had none. Every quiet night exists because our ancestors faced predators in the dark. We are the descendants of survivors. People who climbed trees to escape death, who used fire to push back the night, and who risked everything for a chance to eat. They did not conquer the wild with strength. They endured it with cooperation, awareness, and a relentless will to adapt. The story of humanity is a story of survival, and it began long before history was written.